Went to Botwater in the last episode, and one of the first things I did was free that flea. Then I got myself a brand new weapon with the silk shot. Finally, I fought Grohl the Great. It was a pretty long fight, but in general, it really wasn't all that bad. Now I'm back here in Mount Fae, and I'm going back to finding things I kind of forgot. This one was a little more hidden than I had expected, so that's why I'm coming back and checking things out. I just gotta make it all the way back to the bench, which is where I am right now. And I should have checked this out the last time, but there is a breakable wall here. So I did just that. And I'm finding myself a whole bunch of rosaries that are just sitting right here, right for the picking. Gonna be taking all of them. Feeling a little bit richer now. Okay, now I'm seeing a whole bunch of ice. I don't know where this is leading. I'm breaking them. They're shattering, and they're just growing back. It's kind of concerning, but I have to keep pushing. Now there's a giant piece of ice right here that we just broke. Something fell out, and we got ourselves a memory crystal. Reflective stone with mnemonic properties. When taking damage, a memory of the bearer is formed of crystal. The memory will shatter into sharp spines if an enemy comes into contact. I think it's worth having. Now we're here in the far fields. There are a few areas here that I couldn't check out the last time. Like up here. Now that I have the clog line, I'm able to actually use those rings. Now I hit that thing, I'm allowing it to blow up, which it just did. Now there's a hole down here, and our entrance just collapsed on us. That's cool, you know. I'm hoping there is a way out of here. Okay, well, we just ran into some spikes. Hornets, alright. We're just going to continue flowing down. Hopefully I don't run into anything else. And there's something else to blow up here. Just had to stay away for a little bit. Going to be investigating this side. There's something to blow up too. Going to do that. And it's gone. Alright, this is different. Whole bunch of shards we could pick up. I already have enough shards, so it's kind of a mixed blessing. Just hit that. It went boom. Now here's a brand new section to this place. Going to be slowly descending. Hopefully I don't run into anything. Almost did right there. And I avoided those spikes. I'm kind of amazed how many areas in this game are straight up hidden until you fulfill certain requirements. Kind of like having claw line. Alright, things are getting kind of iffy at this point. There's hella spikes everywhere. It's dark in here. I can't really tell where anything is. Alright, there seems to be some sort of opening right here. And now we're in an arena. I'm gonna assume that this is a gauntlet. And I kind of died the first time around. So this is going to be a few tries after that. Just took out the first 2 rounds. Here's the third one. This one is a little bit tricky since there isn't really a lot of room, so you probably just want to focus on one of them and then take out the other one. Getting a whole bunch of silk orbs. Gonna try to collect them, and then these guys showed up. They're the trickiest ones, especially with their fireballs that stick to the wall and everything. But I just took those two things out. And that's it for the gauntlet. Now this part is kind of tricky too, since you have to escape this place. The lava is rising incredibly fast. Now, the best thing to do is just not to panic and take your time as much as you can before the lava reaches you and you get killed. Now you have to get to every single platform. This part gets pretty dicey since you're getting hit with fireballs. This is the last part. Home stretch. Use a claw line just to increase my speed. And the entrance of this place / exit had already been blocked off, but it opened up. Now there's a gust of wind that goes up here, and I found myself the final mass shard that I needed. Now I have 8 alien heads. Getting pretty advanced now. Kind of wish I had that during the High Hall's gauntlet. But we're here right now. Going to be using this needle in, and we're going to be going into this place. It's another weaving nest. I'm not sure exactly what the name is, except now. Syndrome. I wonder how many more weaving nests there are in the game. I'm not sure if that means anything. But we're on the other end. We can't go any further than this, so there must be some sort of puzzle here that has to do with these lights. Maybe I should run across. Okay. Maybe a needle will help. No, the soothing sounds of needling did not help. There's no breakable wall nor ceiling. Gotta go back this way. And then, let's see. What can I do here? Maybe I need that new item we picked up. Where is it? Try to find it. Just give me a second. Looking through everything. Well, I got some flea brew, which isn't exactly what I wanted. I wanted the spider strings, so I'm using that. It's a yellow tool. Okay, that seemed to have done something. Apparently all you needed to do was just sprint all the way across. Now we got ourselves a silk speed anklets. Time to see what it does. And it just, the bear increased speed while running, which I do like. And now we're back at the bench. This is the end of the episode. We just got ourselves a couple of new items. One of them I did use in the last episode, but I feel like this needs to be shown anyways in case anyone wants to get it for themselves. Now in the next episode, I'm going to be continuing on my path to try to beat this game. I don't know what I have to do to get into the slab, but I'm going to be going into the last part of the underworks and then going from there. If you liked this episode and you found it helpful, You can help the channel out by giving that like, subscribe, and even slapping that notification bell. Want to thank you and everyone that subscribed to the channel. Until next time, I hope you have a good one. Peace out.